In the heart of Igboland, southeast Nigerian, there exists a tradition older than memory, a tradition that divides human beings into classes. They call some freeborn, they call others Osu and Ohu, a system said to be backed by ancestors, shrines, and gods. But beneath this sacred disguise lies deep hypocrisy. In this community in Wangle LGA, Imo State freeborn men openly despise Osu people, deny them participation in traditional activities, deny them dignity, deny them equality. Yet behind closed doors, those same men date Osu girls. They love them in secret, sleep with them in the night, promise them futures they will never give. When marriage comes, they abandon them and return to marry freeborn women. No thunder strikes, no deity reacts, no calamity follows, only silence by the gods, and the Osu people keep swallowing the pain until one day they decide to speak. Tired of humiliation, the Osu community gathered, and for the first time, they chose to embrace their unfortunate status over silence. They went to the traditional ruler with a proposal. If you refuse to abolish this practice, then let us return to the status quo, the old Osu ways and rules. No sharing streams, no shared markets, no physical contact, no interaction whatsoever. And any free-born person who defaults joins the Osu community as stipulated by ancestral laws. The traditional ruler, a 65-year-old retired military officer, educated, exposed, a man who personally despised the Osu system. When he ascended the throne many years ago, he tried to abolish it, but his people resisted. After the breaking of kola nuts by the octogenarian, Mazi Iheonu, who is the oldest man from the freeborn people, the traditional ruler presented the Osu people's proposal about abolishing the Osu caste systems in their community or return to the status quo. Voices were calm at first. Then Mazi Ihinu, the octogenarian elder, dressed in Iziagu and coral beads, rose in anger. May our ancestors forbid this evil. Abolishing Osu will not happen while I live. May our ancestors forbid such evil. Abolishing Osu will not happen in my lifetime. The palace erupted. Then Mazi Chukuma, 90 years old, the oldest man among the Osu people, stood up and spoke, not with fear, but with truth. Your silent ancestors, you mean? The meeting dragged on, hour after hour, until night swallowed the palace. At 3 a.m., the king reached his breaking point. He revealed a final condition of Ozu tradition, which was a part of the Ozu people's condition. Anyone who has had sexual relations with Ozu people must join the Ozu community. There was silence everywhere. Then, five tall, beautiful, and confident Osu women stood up. They pointed, not at Osu men, but at freeborn men. Accusations filled the air. Freeborn men began sneaking out, one by one. Even Mazi Ihenu stood to leave. Then Mazi Chukuma called him out.
Adaora was also by day, but your lover by night. Maziuka, the Osu man you despise, fathered your children because you are impotent, and still no calamity. No curse, no wrath from the gods.
The palace descended into chaos. The meeting ended with no resolution, only exposure. This is the hypocrisy of the Osu caste system in Igboland. So we ask, if you were the traditional ruler, what would you have done? It is time to abolish the Osu and Ohu caste systems. They are evil. They wear the face of tradition, but carry the soul of demon. Join IFETACSIOS to end caste discrimination. Because no human being is born unclean,